it's always a pleasure to kind of be around that type of guy, high character guy. You know,
What do you feel like maybe he brings that maybe you guys didn't have?
I think experience one of the things. We got a young group this year, fairly young to me. I'm like one of the older guys in the group. I think he bring a lot of experience. He can bring a lot of wisdom to the group. He also can influence the group. You know what I mean, with his leadership ability. So we'd love to have him.
Were you surprised that Melvin Ingram signed down in Miami instead of coming back?
I was surprised, man. Melvin, one of those guys. I feel like I didn't have enough time with. He was remarkable for us, man. Just his presence meant a lot to us, and unfortunately, we got him later on in the year. You know what I mean? Me and Melvin was able to build a bond. We still kind of talk today. I congratulated him on his signing in Miami, and we look forward to seeing him.
What about you? What are your goals for the season?
My goal is to make sure that this D line is one of the best D line in the league. Whether it's sacks, whether it's playing to run, and whether it's being gritty on the field. And I feel like this team drives well. The defense drives off the D line. So the D line, my point of emphasis, we take this day by day. It's a journey. But as long as we're making strides, 1% better than yesterday, then we're going in the right direction. I can reiterate what Spag says. I see a maturity levels increasing on Juan Thornhill. He's forced to do more. So when you expect more from a person, they actually give more. So we send a lot of leadership abilities from Juan. I always told Juan he was the guy. I always encouraged Juan. So just to see him blossom is, for me, it's excitement. So I think Juan's going to be really, really good for us. Him and Justin, I think our back end is going to be really, really good.
Chris, you're a guy that gets the fans fired up. Listening to you be back out here in front of you.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. Actually, I started missing football, man. I wanted to be around my teammates. I wanted to be around the culture, and especially the fan base. One of the best fan bases in NFL, and our fans support us through thick and thin, And we've been fortunate enough to give back to them by 4 AFCs, and that's a journey. That's a journey. It starts here. You see how full it is out there on a day-to-day basis, and these are just the first 2 days. So I appreciate the support from our fan base. I love UKC when they watch this, and it's very encouraging to us to see how many people come out here and support us. Defensive line, we kind of get together, but for the defensive line to get with the DBs, we do two different types of workouts. For them to be pulling sleds, we'll be looking at them a type of way, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So different type of workout, and but I think it's very imperative for you to build that chemistry along the defense, whether it's just hanging out, whether it's going to lunch, whether it's just a phone call or a text message, just to see how they're doing. So I think that's very huge for the success of the team. I think me and Joe see eye to eye. I love Joe actually. I think. Our standard is the same. The bar for the D line is high, as it should be. I think his expectation level for us as individuals and also us as a group is where it needs to be. And it's a journey, man. It's a day-to-day process. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Just try to stay even flow, because some days you're gonna have really, really good days, and some days the offense might kick our ass. But it's a learning curve for us as the D line.
Hey, Chris, what's Nick Bolton been like in the huddle? Still calling the plays, especially compared to last year as a rookie.
He's been the same as he always been. He's been very vocal. He's been a special point on his defense, man. Nick, since the first time he stepped on the field, you see how in awe we was as not only fans but as teammates. You know what I mean? When you see a guy doing so well, it only can help this defense. So we're glad to have Nick back there. Him and Willie Gay got to keep those guys healthy.